Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So last month Charlotte Tilbury launched in Canada at Holt Renfrew on Bloor Street exclusively for now, and I had been waiting for Charlotte Tilbury to come for so long. I actually did a blog post on the actual launch because she did a meet and greet at the store, so I will leave the link for that down below. But I'm going to be sharing with you today what I picked up during the pre-sale as well as things I picked up afterward. So if you're interested in seeing what I got as well as just little brief reviews on each product, then keep watching. So I'll start with the item that I had been lusting after over the last year and a bit, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow. And I've kept it in the packaging just because, number one, the box is amazing, and number two, it's because I actually got it signed. So when you open it up, you actually take off the sides, and it just sort of folds open this way. Now, I have to be really careful because, like I said, I did get this signed, and this is the one thing that I've just been wanting for so long. So this is the Bronze and Glow. As you can see, she signed it right there. So a bit of a collector's item for me now. And when you open it up, you can see you get a pretty big mirror, and then you get sort of a bronzing color, and it says Sculpt, and then a highlighting color that says Highlight, and it just provides such a beautiful bronze and glow. I mean, it's the perfect type of highlighter for my taste. It's not overly shimmery, and yet you still get a very nice glowing effect. And I am wearing everything I'm going to be talking about today, with exception to the next thing, which is the luxury palette in the Dolce Vita. And this is the eyeshadow palette, which I think is the most neutral. And it comes with a pretty decent sized mirror, but you get 4 colors. You get a prime shade, you get enhance, then you get smoke, and then pop. Now the pop shade is a glittery bronze color, and I really like it because it has a very smooth finish, and it's extremely glittery, but there's no fallout when you actually apply it. And they actually recommend that you apply this with a finger, so that way you just pop it on your eyelid, and then you get that little hint of just glitter. So I love this palette. I was sort of humming and hawing about it when I was there for a pre-sale, but I love this palette, and I definitely recommend picking up at least one of her eyeshadow palettes just because they are very easy to use, very easy to blend, and she even has tutorials for all of her eyeshadow looks on her YouTube channel. So it's overall, I think it's just a really great buy, especially if you're not super comfortable with putting on eyeshadows. The last 3 things I picked up after it had launched, so it's definitely not pre-sale, so just things that I had been humming and hawing about, but I went for it. So the next thing I bought was the Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop blusher in the color Ecstasy. Now it's called Swish and Pop because you're supposed to, I'll show you that. So yeah, I think Estee mentioned that it kind of looks like a boob. You're supposed to swish your brush around the outside and swish it on your cheeks, going from the outside in, and then you basically tap your brush or pop it into the pop color in the center and pop it in the apples of your cheeks. Now, that's a little bit tricky just because most brushes, especially for blush, are going to be bigger, so I kind of have to make sure I go even outside of the palette onto the actual plastic. But I like this color. It's sort of a peachy color with a little bit of shimmer, and I think it's just flattering on most skin tones. So yeah, I think it's a great blush. It's definitely more of a splurge, as with all of these products actually, so this is a cute little blush. I love the packaging on all of her products. So I don't know if you can see, there's a little star right there, and it says Charlotte Tilbury, and then it's all packaged in this beautiful rose gold sort of motif, and the outer packaging is sort of a dark brown, I would say almost mahogany, so it definitely has that luxurious old Hollywood feel. I also picked up the color Chameleon eye pencil, and this is the dark pearl for brown eyes, and this is apparently the daytime color, and I'm wearing it on my eyes today. I don't know if you can see it well, sorry, sweaty. I don't know if you can see it well, but I don't know if this would be more of a daytime thing for me. I think for when I'm in the classroom, this might be a little bit, I don't know, it seems a little bit dark, but it's starting to grow on me. So this boasts to last about 16 hours on the eyelids, and to be honest, I haven't really worn it for that long during the day, but the staying power is actually pretty impressive. It stays on this long because it dries really, really quick. So when you put it on your eyelid, you have to work quickly or else it's going to dry and then it's going to set. So what I've done is I basically just cover my entire lid, and then I use a clean brush and I just basically blend out the edges. So that way it just blends out any of the harsh edges or messy edges, and it creates sort of a nice smoky sort of gradient. Would I say this enhances eye color like it says it does? I don't really think so. I mean, I think if my skin color was a little bit more pale, maybe my eyes would pop a bit more, but I just find that, you know, it's a pretty color. So would I say that this is a must-have? Probably not. I would say this is a nice-to-have item. However, I can't really speak to all the other different colors that are for all other different eye colors. So if you've tried any of the other color Chameleon pencils and can share your thoughts on that, then please leave it down below because I'm interested to see how other people like this. But this would just be a nice-to-have item. The last thing I purchased was the lipstick I'm wearing today, and this is the K.I.S.S.I.N.G lipstick, and the color is, wait for it, Bitch Perfect. And I must admit that part of me bought this lipstick because of the name, but I love that it's just a wearable, everyday pink sort of nude color, and it comes in this really nice rose gold tube, of course, and it has CT at the top. And I'll just open it up. And yeah, it's just your basic pinky nude, and it's just, you know, it's a luxury lipstick, so definitely, again, a splurge. I mean, obviously my favorite thing that I purchased was the Bronze and Glow, just because I love bronzers and highlights, well, highlights mostly, and the fact that I got it signed was just the cherry on top. So I would say if you're going to only pick up one or two things from the line, the Bronze and Glow for sure, and then I'd say, depending on if you're more of an eyeshadow person or a blush person, I think you'd be happy with either one of those. I mean, the Dolce Vita palette is a beautiful neutral palette, and it's easy to dress up and dress down, as they say, or wear it during the day or smoke it up for nighttime. So I just love the versatility. I mean, apparently people have compared Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadows to Tom Ford's. However, I can't really, again, I can't speak to that because I actually don't have any Tom Ford palettes yet. But either way, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions about any of the products that I've purchased, then please feel free to leave it down below. Again, check out my blog post for the whole meet and greet for more pictures and sort of a backstory, as well as links to other Canadian beauty bloggers that I met up with at the event. So I will see you next time. Bye! Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. The Bronze and Glow, actually, a lot of people have critiqued it for being a little too light, and it does say on it that it's more for fair to medium skin tones. However, Charlotte Tilbury has just released a darker version of the Bronze and Glow, and I think it's currently only available, I think, in the UK and possibly in the States, but I'm sure that it will be coming here eventually. So if you actually get the chance to go to Holt's and you find that the Bronze and Glow is a little too light for your skin tone, then just, you know, just wait because it is coming / it's already out. So yeah, thanks again. Bye!